I'm sorry, y'all, but somebody gonna run up on Sweet Tea and drag her long face ass all the way from Lenox up to Piedmont because, bitch, ain't no way you thought it was cute to get all up in Heavenly face like that. Just like you called Dr. Jackie a bitch last time. It's giving you feel like you could do this because these are some older ladies. Because you ain't had that energy with Quad. You ain't got. I guarantee you, any of the other Atlanta girlies, bring some of them Real Housewives of Atlanta girlies over there. I bet you won't get in Portia face like that. You better ask Kenya Moore whore. Exactly. Girl, we can talk about Married to Medicine. Anyway, happy Monday. Exactly. Happy Monday, friend. Welcome back. We're going to talk about Married to Medicine real quick, child. And then later on, I'll come and give y'all a review on Real Housewives of Potomac and then some Love and Marriage Huntsville tea. Girl, cause why is Sunny and Destiny over there having a goal off contest or something? I'll tell y'all about it at the end of the damn thing. Anyway, so Married to Medicine is back, child. Did y'all watch Married to Medicine last night? And if y'all watched Married to Medicine last night, did this episode make y'all excited about watching the season? Or was it giving bland? Was it giving green bean casserole? Or was it giving turkey wings and dressing? Anyway, child, so get you some coffee, whatever you're doing this morning. Let's talk about Married to Medicine. First of all, Simone pissed me off too. Yo, raggedy big tooth ass. Girl, ain't no way you still trying to come back apologizing to Quad. Like, what is we doing? Ain't you a doctor? Ain't you a doctor, bitch? So I'm assuming you smart. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. No, actually, we're not going to start at the beginning. So Heavenly and Quad did like a little watch party or whatever last night. I think it was on Instagram or whatever. I caught the clips on YouTube. Heavenly was talking about Sweet Tea and stuff too. She said that, you know, she apologized to Sweet Tea. She noticed she went too far and shit. She was like, but Sweet Tea mama tried to fight her at the reunion and she ain't over that. And she also said that because Sweet Tea is young, she was like, she not on her level. She said she don't have no career. So that's why she went for, you know, her husband. That's why she went for Greg, because Sweet Tea ain't got no damn career. And she said that Dr. Contessa is more her speed and she's a valid opponent or something like that. Dr. Heavenly, you might can have a war of words with Dr. Contessa, but she'll beat your ass. She'll snatch them veneers clean up out your mouth, child. Dr. Contessa ain't to be fucked with, child. Exactly. But are y'all happy to see Dr. Contessa back? I was happy to see Dr. Contessa. Exactly. To me, she brings shade, she brings spice, and she's not afraid to take it to the limit with Heavenly ass. And Heavenly is one of them type of people that you gotta take it there with her, or she ain't gonna never learn. Exactly. So I'm glad Dr. Contessa back, and she brings another layer because we know her and Scott be having all types of problems and shit. So whatever. Quad also was talking about the whole Simone thing. How at the reunion, y'all remember Simone mentioned her niece and the accident that she had in her pool and shit, and Quad tried to stop her from saying it, and Simone proceeded to say it. You know what I'm saying? That was so distasteful. I never liked Simone. I think Simone is the real instigator of the group. And if you notice during the seasons, she led the brigade about Mariah leaving and shit. She was ahead of the pack to get her out, and she was ahead of the pack to get Quad out as well. Simone always been a shit starter. And remember when they did the little reel thing for Dr. Heavenly when they was talking shit about her doing the YouTube shit or whatever? She put the battery in Toya and Dr. Contessa back to do that too. Simone always been a messy, tacky, Bugs Bunny looking ass bitch. I don't care if you is a doctor. And I always thought she was jealous of Heavenly because of her relationship with Dr. Jackie. And low-key kind of jealous of Dr. Jackie because they came in together, but Dr. Jackie kind of catapulted into, you know, like the best celebrity, OBGYN, yada, yada, yada of Atlanta. I wonder, are we going to still talk about Dr. Jackie and that shit that she said? Remember, she was talking about black women and not, and you know, wanting an excuse and stuff? Are we past what Dr. Jackie said last year, y'all? Or do y'all still feel some type of way about Dr. Jackie? Oh no. So let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So at the beginning of the episode, we see Toya and them in their little house doing their thing. Both her and Dr. Eugene look good. You can tell that they've been losing weight and shit. We get over here to Cecil and Simone. So Cecil and Simone, are they empty nesters? Because we didn't see the boys. And I think hopefully them boys finally got a job, girl, or in college doing their thing. Because you remember the oldest the oldest one, I think Simone was still paying for their apartments and shit. They were some spoiled little doctor kids. Anyway, girl, so Cecil and Simone are having this Whitnick. It's a play on the Freaknik. Why is everybody paying homage to the Freaknik? Remember Martha's Vineyard? They had a little Freaknik thing. Ooh, when old boy put on them tattoos. I like him. Anyway, so Cecil and Simone having this Whitnick, which is like a Freaknik or whatever. Dr. Simone, what I can say is she looked refreshed. I like that color on her. I think it's like a burgundy look, and it looked like she dyed it burgundy or whatever. She still got her little roller wrap or whatever though. So that's what's going on with them. We did see Dr. Jackie in her practice doing her same, 1-2 step or whatever. So Cecil and Cecil and Dr. Simone, they talking about, they little party, what they gonna do. He asked her, who you gonna invite? And she like, everybody I talk to. He like, bitch, stop playing with me. Is you gonna invite my good sis Quad? Cause Cecil like Quad. Not like that. I don't think Cecil like Quad like that. But you can tell that he likes her and he likes the friendship. You know what I'm saying? So she was basically saying, no, she not really going to invite her. She haven't talked to Quad. She said that after the reunion, after she said that foul ass shit and brung Quad's tragedy into the fucking reunion and said it on national TV, and Quad said on her live that affected her family a lot. You know what I'm saying? And brought back a lot of extra pain for them. Simone was so dead wrong and trifling for doing that. Like, where is the decorum, bitch? How are you a physician? How are you a physician, bitch? Exactly. Anyway, so Cecil trying to talk to her or whatever, she said that basically after the reunion, like 30 minutes after all of this stuff happened, Quad was in there talking to her, and they show clips of Quad in the dressing room, like talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So she said after the reunion, she thought her and Quad were on good terms because Quad did apologize to the whole group, remember? But apparently she said that Quad, they were saying a whole bunch of shit on the Instagram. Remember after the reunion aired, everybody was dragging Simone, talking about, you a dog ass, dirty ass bitch for bringing up her, I think it was her niece. So she said that Quad just fed into the internet shit and essentially got mad at her all over again after they supposed to, had made up after the reunion. But if you knew you was wrong, and I can see how after this hit the internet, you know what I'm saying? I'm pissed off all over again because these people talking about it, and Quad is realizing like, damn, this bitch really did do me dirty. I would never call a person like her a friend who would do some shit like that to me, because Quad asked you not to say it, and you did it anyway. Like, you intentionally meant to hurt this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a little, that cut is a little deep. Like, I don't know. But the fact that Simone haven't talked to her since then or tried to rectify it, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, that's why they call people old fools. I don't care if you is grown, educated, 60, 70. It's some old ass fools out here. Exactly. And that's some immature, foolish ass shit for you to do, knowing that you hurt that girl feelings like that. And then even if she feels some type of way after the Instagram shit, what? Y'all been friends for years. Why haven't you called her and took her out to dinner or something? And apologized sincerely again off camera? Girl, I guess. Cecil know his wife full of shit. I like Cecil though. Exactly. I like Cecil so much more than I like Simone. No wonder he was cheating with that lady. If he go back to his best friend, that's show karma. No, I don't wish that on nobody. Anyway, she was talking about how Quad, her and Quad friendship is like surface level. She said she don't invite her to anything. Why the fuck would she invite a bitch like you to anything after you done crossed her multiple times, tried to get her kicked out of the group multiple times? Like, she know you a snake, low-key. If I was Quad, I'd totally cut Simone off. I feel like Quad is only being friends with Simone because she know that she has to keep a friendship going with these girls to keep her job. It is what it is. So, Simone, if you think it's a surface level friendship, it is, bitch, because I know you're a fake bitch. Exactly, I guess, child. So then Heavenly goes over Quiet house. She bringing her flowers, break the damn vase in the in the damn driveway. I wonder who went and cleaned that up. Exactly. Got glass fucking up my tires and shit. Anyway, so she goes over to Quiet house. Quiet house is really nice, and Quiet body is banging. Quiet body is tea, baby. Okay. Anyway, so they sit over there and talk. They started talking about the whole Simone thing. And basically, Quiet was saying the reason why she forgave Heavenly is because Heavenly goes back and does a lot of self-reflection, and she'll come back and apologize if she knows that she's wrong. So that's why Quiet forgives Heavenly. Because I'd be wondering that too. Don't y'all be wondering, like, why the fuck do she keep forgiving Heavenly for everything? Heavenly said you was fucking your way to a new house with the contractors and shit. Remember? She alluded to the fact that you be over in Africa fucking all the niggas. Sidebar, Quad man fine. Quad do have a new man, and I think he is African, and he fine. He tall, he chocolate, and he fine. So if she was overseas fucking her way to an African, she didn't fuck her way to a African in a new Rolls Royce. Exactly. Hanging out with Portia wasn't in vain. I need to hang out with Portia. Exactly. I ain't mad at you, Quiet. Anyway. So basically, she was saying that's why she keep forgiving Dr. Heavenly for all of this dirty ass shit that she be doing to her. And Heavenly sat there and said, "You right. I do go back and analyze shit, and I apologize a lot and really don't mean it, but this time I really mean it." A Scorpio goes Scorpio. Look, a Scorpio is going Scorpio, and I'm excited to see this battle of the Scorpios on Married to Medicine, because I think it's gonna come down to Heavenly and Phaedra. It's like the good Scorpio versus the bad Scorpio, but in this case, are Scorpios even really ever good? We have good intentions and kind hearts, but I don't know, child. So, girl, Dr. Heavenly says she be lying about apologizing. I think she do. Shout out to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Exactly. So I want to know, is Carlos King, is Messy Mondays tonight? Are y'all gonna review Married to Medicine? I'm gonna watch Messy Mondays tonight, y'all, because I want to see, are they gonna go in on the Married to Medicine ladies? Or we finna talk this cash shit how y'all was going in on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Exactly. While you was talking about Melody, now it's your turn, Dr. Heavenly. Now it's your turn. What's up with Daddy? Exactly. Anyway, child. So we in the Quiet was talking about how ain't none of the girls call her and shit, which is crazy because she sat up and apologized to these hoes at the reunion. And at the end of the motherfucking day, Quiet still gonna have a job. Y'all gonna try to ice her out, but it's gonna be boring as a motherfucker, because at the end of the day, Quad is the show. Unless y'all bring Mariah back. They knew to bring Dr. Contessa back, because at this point, y'all relying on Quad for the drama. Anyway, girl. So then we go over to Phaedra house. Phaedra got a really pretty house too. And I like that pool. She had like a party a few months ago or whatever, and all of the girlies was there. So we go over there, child. Sorry, y'all. I'm thirsty. So we go over to Phaedra house, child, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. No Phaedra slander will be tolerated. Until you do right by a Scorpio. Not Heavenly. Heavenly from Bessemer. But she from the wrong side of the tracks. Heavenly from the wrong side of the tracks of the Scorpios. But Phaedra is my girl. Walking or riding, that's my bitch. And I still am standing 10 toes down on Candy was wrong and Candy started that argument. Exactly. You can't do something to somebody and then police the way they respond. And Heavenly said that when she was talking about the sweet tea thing. She said, sometimes I go too far. Scorpios have a tendency to take shit too far. That is just a problem we got to deal with. So don't get down in the comments talking about Phaedra. Anyway, child, Phaedra looked good though. Phaedra looked good. She was giving Jessica Rabbit. She had on her little red swimsuit and shit. We saw the kids, Mr. President. I forgot what her other son name is. It's Mr. President. And what's the oldest one name? I forgot. Anyway, but they was trying to teach Sweet Tea how to swim. You know what I be so confused when people don't know how to swim. Like, what did y'all do growing up? Because all we did was go to the, I knew how to swim at 9. I could swim from one end of the pool to the other. Like, I'm a black mermaid. Fuck this wig. I hop in any pool at any given time. Maybe because I lived in Florida for a long time. But when people tell me they can't swim and they grown, like, y'all didn't go to camp? Y'all didn't go to camp, bitch? Like, what the fuck was y'all doing? Every single day we asked my mama for $2.75 so we could take our ass to the pool. Like, so I don't know. Anyway, child, Sweet Tea can't swim. Her and Greg come over there so the boys can help Sweet Tea learn how to swim. Sweet Tea, first of all, your head too damn long to have on that swimming cap, bitch. Your head is too damn long to have on that swim cap. And then she was like, Phaedra was like, girl, why you got on that swim cap? And she was like, I can't get my hair wet. Phaedra like, bitch, don't you got braids? She was like, yeah, girl. Sweet Tea kind of slow to me. She might be educated. Sweet Tea gives me Letitia Scott. If that make any sense. Exactly. Sweet Tea gives me Letitia Scott. Girl, so my whole thing is, ain't no way in hell I'm going over to Phaedra house. Mind you, at the reunion, did y'all forget that Greg was talking about how he might have could have still been with Phaedra if the money was right. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to say she was a gold digger type or whatever. Phaedra wasn't paying him no mind, but he was insinuating, hey, well, you know, we might have could have been together. So, Sweet Tea, you so concerned with Dr. Heavenly, you need to be concerned with the fact that Greg eyeballs might still be open for Phaedra. And Phaedra walking around looking juicy, looking like a Georgia peach. A Jessica Rabbit, Georgia Peach type of girly. Phaedra looked good in her little red Baywatch swimsuit and shit. And you come up over in this motherfucker with a damn swim cap. With a motherfucking swim cap on, girl. As soon as you seen Phaedra, your ass should have took that shit off, took your braids down. I don't know. Do Sweet Tea got a cute shape? I don't know. But anyway, so they did the little swimming thing. That was funny or whatever. Then they started talking about Dr. Heavenly, child. So Greg is talking to Phaedra about the whole Dr. Heavenly thing. Greg is standing 10 toes behind Sweet Tea. He said that, no, Dr. Heavenly was talking all that shit. And if y'all don't remember, Dr. Heavenly was talking about her fertility issues. Her and Carlos King was going in on Sweet Tea and her fertility issues when they was reviewing the show and shit. So Sweet Tea felt some type of way, which of course I'm sure she do. Like, I think Carlos and Heavenly, either they oblivious to the fact that they cause problems with the show that they review, or they don't give a fuck. It's still a YouTube check. So maybe they just don't give a fuck. And it's given they don't. Girl, so they was getting into it on the internet because Heavenly was doing them reviews. Remember, she shaded Carlos King and shit too. And she started talking about them or whatever. This is where Sweet Tea lost me. She was talking about Heavenly's deceased mom. That's enough for me to always be at your neck. That's enough for Dr. Heavenly to drag you and say whatever the fuck she want to say. Everything after that argument to me is fair game. She started talking about Dr. Heavenly though. Heavenly started talking about Dr. G, saying he was an abuser. He's not respected in the medical field. Da 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 da. So that's where, you know, everybody like, oh, you crossed the line. And Heavenly admits she crossed the line. But she said, Sweet Tea ain't got no damn, she ain't got no profession. So I had to go after her husband, you know, profession, because Sweet Tea started calling Dr. Heavenly Dennis the Menace. Talking about her little university or whatever. So Heavenly like, okay, at this point you attacking my business, bitch. You affected my money. And we do know Heavenly play all day, but once it started affecting her money, she get her shit together. I will say that about her. Anyway, so Dr. G was standing 10 toes down on what Sweet Tea said. He was like, no, they was fucking with her. You know, I'm standing behind my wife. Phaedra said that Dr. Heavenly is giving mean girl energy. She's giving bully, and she was like, and nobody holds her accountable, and she always throws temper tantrums when somebody tries to hold her accountable. My bitch is right. Do y'all think that's true? Do y'all think Dr. Heavenly is a mean girl and a bully? Absolutely, girl. You know, you know you a mean girl and a bully. And every time she do get caught up in a corner or whatever, she throw a tantrum, leave out, storm out, or hide behind Dr. Damon. And Dr. Damon, you low key, I mean, he ain't got no other choice but to support his wife. But at some point, you gotta tell this bitch, like, girl, you causing a lot of problems. But if Dr. Damon is cheating, allegedly, then maybe he don't give a fuck because he getting 1,000 pounds of cat somewhere else down in Buckhead, child. I don't know. And Dr. G was kind of defending the whole cheating thing because he was like, that's something that she told Sweet Tea. So they literally are doubling down on the fact that Dr. Heavenly, you told Sweet Tea that he was cheating on you. And Dr. Heavenly, I mean, she denied it once, but she's not adamantly denying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this bitch is lying on me. I never told her that Dr. Damon was cheating on me. I don't know. Do y'all think Dr. Damon cheating? He quiet. He might be one of them quiet, sneaky types. I don't know. And dealing with a wife like Heavenly, but you could just leave. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, and so we leave that scene. However, I'm sure Dr. Heavenly seen this scene where Phaedra was calling her a mean girl and a bully and people don't hold her accountable or whatever. I wonder, is that why later on they gonna invite Apollo and his wife to their little trip? Is that why Dr. Heavenly and Phaedra ended up getting into it? I want to see the battle royale of the Scorpios. I want to see that, exactly. That's because I know Dr. Heavenly ain't out here fighting, and I know Phaedra ain't gonna be out here fighting. They both could use their words, so I would love to see it. A dentist against a lawyer, girl, it might get good. Anyway, so then we get to Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Simone, Cecil, and Dr. Damon. They go, they have a little dinner at the house or whatever. It's like hibachi, you know, it was nice. It was real nice. She had people out there cooking. They had a nice little dinner. They sitting outside or whatever. Now, this is some cute Atlanta shit. Huntsville peoples. Now, if y'all see this, Carlos King, while you reviewing this show, I need you to take notes. We don't want to be in Ken them dusty ass garage, and we don't want to be on the park bench with Destiny and the Scarecrow. We want to be in nice atmospheres, in the back of nice homes, having cookouts and shit like this. Take notes of Married to Medicine. These are some real millionaires, and this is the type of shit we want to see filmed. Anyway, so they having dinner and shit. They get to talking about Dr. Heavenly and Sweet Tea. And Cecil asks Dr. Damon, like, have you seen what's been going on with, you know, your wife and Sweet Tea? And Dr. Damon is like, is this where we get to hollering and shit? Girl, Dr. Damon might be sneaky, child. He just be so stoic and just regular. Yeah, baby. Anyway, so Dr. Heavenly was like, bitch, y'all already know what time it is with me. If you fuck with me, if you say anything about my husband, it's on. I'm coming for your motherfucking ass. Now, Dr. Heavenly, you a hypocrite, bitch, because you talking about somebody coming for your husband, and if somebody say something about Dr. Damon, you ready to go to war, but you steady calling Dr. Contessa husband Scott an abuser, because that was in the clip. So you can't protect your husband at all costs and then feel like it's a free-for-all and you can say whatever the fuck you feel about Dr. Contessa's husband. It don't work like that. If I was Dr. Contessa, I would slam her head up against the wall too. Exactly. Anyway, she was basically saying that she apologized. You know what I'm saying? It's up with her and Sweet Tea. Her mama tried to fight her. As long as Sweet Tea don't say shit to her, she not gonna say nothing to her. Like, so it kind of ended for Heavenly on, that bitch better not say shit to me, and I ain't gonna say nothing to that bitch. And I would leave it at that too. Because even though Heavenly took it too far, once you mention my mama, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Exactly. She was talking about her fertility issues, whatever. You said Dr. Damon cheated, yada, yada, yada. But don't bring up nobody dead mama. Deceased mama, excuse me. So I thought that I'm not right. I'm fuck Sweet Tea, basically. That's how I feel about her. Anyway, so then they started talking about the little party, and Simone apologizing to Quad. Heavenly was straight up telling her, bitch, you need to apologize to Quad. You know what I wonder? Why didn't they invite Dr. Jackie? You know what I'm saying? Because ain't Heavenly and Dr. Jackie like this? And Simone and Dr. Jackie is BFFs and stuff. So I wonder, and usually Dr. Jackie come in as like the peacemaker or like the voice of reason. So I wonder in this scene, why wasn't Dr. Jackie and her husband there? That was kind of odd to me. We didn't really get a scene by itself with Toya or Dr. Jackie. I don't know. Anyway, so basically Heavenly is like, Simone, you need to apologize to her. And Simone was like, no, you know, after the reunion, we were supposed to be cool. And Heavenly explains to her that no, Quad is the type of person where she'll act like everything is fine with you in person, but she really be feeling some type of way. Do y'all know people like that? I would have never thought that Quad was that type of person though, because she's always vocal and she always crying and, you know, giving very much soap opera tease. You know what I'm saying? You know how Quad get. So to think that she feels some type of way about Dr. Simone and was really hurting and not telling her is kind of odd to me. I do know that Quad, to me, she do feed into social media shit. So maybe she maybe she felt some type of way in the moment, but after she went home and thought about it and saw all the social media stuff, that's when it was just like, oh no, it's really up with me and Simone. But regardless of whether Quad felt some type of way at the reunion or felt some type of way after she seen all the social media shit, Simone is dead fucking wrong, bitch. You are dead wrong. Even Cecil chimed in, and you see Cecil invited Quad. He ain't tell Simone. He was like, I might have to sleep on the couch. You're damn sure right. Because if I said I ain't fuck with that bitch, I don't fuck with that bitch. But no, I think Cecil is just a rational mind. You know what I'm saying? And he know my wife is fucking wrong. And I don't understand why Dr. Simone is acting so stubborn about Quad being there. Do you think your man likes Quad or something? Like, what is Simone real beef with Quad? That's what I really want to know. Like, what's your real beef with Quad? Because y'all was hella cool at some point. So I don't understand that. And the fact that Simone was still sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what? It was so immature. Her reaction to this whole Quad thing is very, very immature. It's very telling about her true mean personality. Because if you really thought about that in retrospect and seeing how fucked up that was for you to mention that girl's a tragic moment in that girl's life and it affected her family, you would be overly apologetic if that's what's in your heart. It's giving mean, cold heart bitch. And I'm just being honest. Simone is giving mean, cold bitch. Doctor bitch. Educated bitch. What you still mean. Anyway, girl. So they finally get to the Whitney. Everybody pull up in their cute little outfits. They 80s and 90s cars and shit. It's really, really cute. I love the whole vibe. I love the whole theme. Simone, her looked a damn mess. Dr. Heavenly looked thrown together. She was giving baps. Dr. Contessa looked really cute. Sweet Tea looked really cute too. So Sweet Tea and Dr. G pull up with Dr. Contessa and Scott. And Dr. Scott. Is that his name? Dr. Scott. Whatever. So everybody looking like, no, she didn't, bitch. Because they were surprised to see Dr. Contessa. Are y'all happy to see Dr. Contessa back? I am, because somebody needs to skull drag Dr. Heavenly. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm glad that Dr. Contessa was back. I wondered, did Sweet Tea and them bring Dr. Contessa so Sweet Tea could have some backup against Dr. Heavenly? I don't know. Anyway, so they don't really say nothing to each other. Dr. Heavenly is looking, you know, funky at them, like, whatever, fuck them hoes. You can tell everybody is getting lit and shit. Dr. Heavenly gonna say, baby, when Sweet Tea and Dr. Contessa come, Dr. Heavenly gonna say, baby, they gonna take turns whooping my ass. Well, at least you know an ass whooping is on the table for your ass. At least she's self-aware to the fact that, bitch, you be doing some fucked up shit, and if somebody beat your ass, then it is. That was funny to me, child. Anyway, so Quad pulled up. Quad was looking good. She was in a box Chevy. Was that a box Chevy or was like a Cutlass or something? That car that Quad pulled up in. I don't know how old y'all are. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. But back in the day, those cars, the boys who used to have those cars with like the rims and shit, I'm like, girl, yeah, he got. We used to be so hyped, like, girl, you see his car? They used to have them like souped up cars with like the rims and he'd be beating down the block. Like, okay. Anyway, so Quad pulls up. I loved Quad outfit. Quad looked good. Phaedra looked cute too. She had, I like them long ass pink boots that Phaedra had on. Quad came in looking cute. Quad came in happy, bubbly. She interrupted Simone's speech. That was cute. Anyway, she came in happy and bubbly though. She spoke to Simone. She hugged Simone. And Simone was still giving a little salty shade. Like, bitch, how you wrong and you still salty? And Quad was like, whatever, bitch. Like, the only reason I'm here is because Cecil invited me. Bitch, the only reason I'm here is because your husband invited me. Girl, I wonder if Simone gonna beat Cecil ass for that. But anyway, so yeah, so Quad there, they doing their thing. It did look fun though. I ain't gonna lie, it looked fun. Dr. Scott went up there and he did a performance. They had their little rapping musical performances and shit, threw a little shade. It looked like they was having a good time though. That's why I like Married to Medicine, because they don't never be so divided where they can't get together and still have a good time. So I was here for that. Anyway, Sweet Tea, this when the shit hit the fan. Sweet Tea goes over to Dr. Damon, asking him, hey, you know, what's up with your wife? It's reminding me of Salt Lake when Lisa went over there talking to that girl husband. Keep y'all wives out of these men's faces. That is the problem. That is problem numero uno. Ain't no way Sweet Tea should have had the balls to walk her long face ass over there and say anything to Dr. Damon. And you ain't said shit to Dr. Heavenly. Girl, so she goes over there talking to Dr. Damon. Dr. Damon ain't said a word. She said she just repeated what Heavenly told her. So she doubling down on the fact that, bitch, your wife is the one who told me that you was out here slanging balls and slanging Zik. From Piedmont to Buckhead to Bankhead to Stone Harbor. So she the one said that. So Dr. Damon just standing there or whatever. Then Greg comes over, you know what I'm saying? And but Dr. Damon is like, his whole thing with Greg is, you know me, man to man. And when I asked you, when we was at the reunion, remember he asked him, do you know me to be a cheater? And Greg was like, I don't know what you doing. There was some hoe ass shit. There was definitely some hoe ass shit. You should have said, no, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I did think that was some hoe ass shit. Even if you do think Dr. Damon cheating, you didn't have to put him on blast like that. So I understand where Dr. Damon coming from. And both of y'all are medical professionals. Y'all should be above y'all wives' pettiness, especially when y'all know that both of y'all wives wrong. Because Sweet Tea and Dr. Heavenly wrong. But I think Greg fed into the mess. Anyway, girl. So of course Dr. Heavenly comes over there and she got her drink in her hand, leaning on Dr. Damon. You know how when your man standing there and you just leaning there like waiting on some shit to jump off, like, what was you saying to my man? I'm hurt. So Dr. Heavenly really wasn't saying nothing or whatever, but she was like, okay, girl, get out of my face. You know, we don't need to talk about this or whatever. And stuff got kind of heated. This is my problem. Sweet Tea commits to getting all up in Heavenly face, talking and saying what the fuck she gotta say and shit. First of all, why are you still mad? Why are you still mad? Because Heavenly hadn't spoke on Sweet Tea since the end of last season. Heavenly hasn't spoke on her. I guess evidently since her mama was getting ready to fight her. And when they was getting into it, Dr. Heavenly said, nah, go get your mama. Go get your mama. I'll talk to your mama, little girl. That's what it was giving. It was like giving little girl, get your big teeth ass out of my motherfucking face. Go get your mama since your mama want to fight. So then Sweet Tea done got pissed off because, bitch, don't mention my mama because my mama tried to fight your ass at the reunion. But now you see how I feel. You talked about her deceased mama. So now she bringing up your mama, bitch. Sweet Tea was dead wrong, and Sweet Tea was all up in Dr. Heavenly's face. Now, if Dr. Heavenly would have knocked your motherfucking head back, then Dr. Greg would have had an attitude. But ain't no way you should have felt. First of all, Sweet Tea shouldn't have walked her happy ass up to Dr. Damon and said a motherfucking thing. You should have minded your business with your short ass man. That's what you should have did. And then you got getting all up in her face like that. You know what, Dr. Heavenly, I bet if Dr. Heavenly had a daughter, one of my type of cousins or something, ain't no way you up in my mama face like that, child. Just like Dr. Heavenly saying, go get your mama. If Dr. Heavenly was my mama and I seen Sweet Tea getting in my mama face like that, I would have slapped the dog shit out of Sweet Tea. And I feel like Sweet Tea be getting bouted with the Dr. Jackies and the Dr. Heavenlies and shit. You ain't got that energy for Quad. I want Sweet Tea to keep that energy with a young girl her age. I don't know if she just be drinking and get out of control or whatever, but Sweet Tea she was doing too much. First, she trying to get pregnant too. Like, how you out here getting drunk and shit, and you supposed to be trying to get pregnant? You need to focus on your fertility, bitch. That's what I would have said if I was Dr. Heavenly. Focus on your fertility, bitch, because you too far up in me and my man business. I said I wasn't saying shit to you. Sweet Tea started that shit. Sweet Tea started that shit, and I hope somebody checked the dog shit out of Sweet Tea. But you can tell she got Phaedra on her side now. But I think that Phaedra just being on her side because she don't like Heavenly. I think the only reason why Phaedra is being cool with Sweet Tea is because she don't like Heavenly no more. Fuck Sweet Tea. I want to see Phaedra. I want to see Phaedra and Heavenly get into it. Though that's some battle of the wits for your ass. Exactly. And I wonder, did Dr. Heavenly invite Apollo and them to that trip where allegedly Funky Dineva said that Apollo's wife read Phaedra down? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, y'all. But we can come back to it towards the end of the season. Cause I just don't see Phaedra just standing there getting read by Apollo's wife. I just don't see it. But we gonna see. Anyway, so that was the end of the episode, girl. Sweet Tea talking about she gonna get a cease and desist. How you gonna get a cease and desist and you came over here starting shit, talking shit, bitch? Didn't nobody say shit to you. You want to cease and desist and you the one started it. Bitch, cease and desist that long ass face of yours, girl. I'm sorry. I don't like Sweet Tea. I don't like her as far as this, which I liked Sweet Tea. I thought Sweet Tea was sweet and I thought that they was picking on her last season. I really did. But the way she came in hot on this episode, I don't know. I guess, child. Anyway, what else happened? That was it, child. I do want to see Dr. Contessa and the whole thing with Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly, you not innocent because you don't want nobody talking about Dr. Damon cheating, but you steady calling Dr. Contessa husband and abusive. You know what I'm saying? So if she knocked your motherfucking head off, then you deserve it. Maybe Sweet Tea need to get red for filth. Hold on, I don't promote violence. Y'all know I'm just talking shit. But Sweet Tea need to get red for filth. Dr. Heavenly need to get red for filth. And I hope Phaedra go ahead and read Dr. Heavenly just for the hell of it. And I hope she read Apollo wife too, girl. Anyway, so tell me what y'all thought about the episode. Do y'all think Simone is wrong as 2 left feet for treating Quad that way? Is Heavenly wrong or is Sweet Tea wrong? What y'all think about that whole situation? It was a lot going on. Anyway, so make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Y'all know I reply to all of my comments so we can snickle and giggle. I'm going to do a review on Real Housewives of Potomac. And then we could talk about the Love and Marriage Huntsville shit. Girl, so why Destiny? Destiny had posted something on her page talking. It was like a flashback from like 2013 where I guess she was on Single Ladies. Remember that show Single Ladies with Lisa Ray? What was the girl from Clueless? Stacey Dash. It was Lisa Ray, Stacey Dash, and I forgot who the white girl was. at the very beginning of Single Ladies. Anyway, so I guess Destiny made a guest appearance on Single Ladies. Do y'all remember seeing Destiny on Single Ladies? Anyway, so she posted like a flashback, like goals, still prospering, accomplishments. And then Sunny then posted on her thing like, yeah, flashback. I had a construction company. I built a church. I used to do this. I used to fly back and forth to LA. Is it giving Battle of the Accomplishments? If it is, we know Sunny won. We know Sunny is more accomplished than Destiny. But I was like, what are these two doing? Like, do y'all follow each other? Do y'all follow each other low-key? I guess, yeah. Anyway, so later on, we'll talk about some Love and Marriage Huntsville shit, Real Housewives of Potomac. But for now, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and tell me what y'all thought about this Married to Medicine shit, girl. Bye.